I can already tell it's gonna be a very long video, so hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Unhaul, and in today's video we are going to be doing a giant book unhaul. In one of my previous videos I assembled these beautiful bookshelves behind me and I brought up all the Slovenian books that I have in my collection, and I've decided since then that I will be giving away most of them. Because I don't read Slovenian books, my sister probably won't read them, and my family probably won't read them either. These are all the books that I am giving away, and I will be putting them in bags. So this is gonna be a long video. I'm not gonna tell you what the books are about. I'm just going to be giving you all the titles. Stieg Larsson, The Girl Who Played with Fire. Carrie Jones, Captivate. This is the second book. Then we have James Rowland's The Seventh Plague. I think this is originally a French book, and it is called Ohranila sem ponos by Christiana Valcheva. The direct translation for this title would be I Kept My Pride. This book was also, I believe, written in French, but this is also non-fiction. Imela sem 12 let, vzela kolo in se odpeljala v šolo by Sabine Dardenne. The direct translation would be I was 12 years old when I took the bike and rode it to school. And a lot of these books will also be in English, so keep an eye out for that. Zadie Smith O Lepoti, About Beauty is the direct translation by Zadie Smith. Lauren Weisberger, Usodna noč v hotelu. Translation is Last Night at Chateau Marmont. Then we have Talisman Troje by Valerio Massimo Manfredi. It's a foreign title. Then we have The Surgeon by Tess Gerritsen, also known as Chirurg in Slovenian language. Slovenština. Paul Auster, Orakelska noč, also known as Oracle Night. I know I should probably be linking all the books in the description, but there's so many. The quickest way to find all of these books is just to type the author and check out the books that they have written. Jill Mansell, Pravi zame. Vampire Academy tattoos. Oh my goodness, I would almost give them away. Direct translation, The One You Really Want. Susan Elizabeth Phillips, Ljubo doma, Ain't She Sweet? That's the title of the book. Wait, no, I keep saying direct translation, but sometimes it's not direct because Ljubo doma actually means sweet home or home sweet home. So yeah, it's not direct translation. Kot voda za čokolado by Laura Esquivel. This book was given to me by my professor at my high school, who was also born on the same day that I was. But I have to give it away because I have so many books. As water for chocolate or something like that is a direct translation. Then we have Krvapiuc, which is in Slovenian language. This is just basically a collection of scary short stories, which if you could get in English, I would highly recommend it because I grew up with that book and it's lovely. Lisa Kleypas, Odpelji me o polnoči. I don't know the title in English. I don't want to unwrap it. Drive Me at Midnight. Take Me at Midnight, something like that. Then we have Gossip Girl, Krivne vezi by Štefka Petek. This was from a library that I got. It says odpisano, which just means that the library doesn't want this book anymore and you can take it. Yeah, this is a Slovenian book, so I don't think you can get a translation for it. Then we have The Black Swan by Day Taylor, and this is Črnila bot in Slovenian. Leto potopa by Margaret Atwood. I actually think I got this for free. It was one of the first books that I got. The title is The Year of the Flood. I haven't read it yet though. I mean, I'm not gonna read it. Then we have The Devil Wears Prada by Lauren Weisberger. We have Zorro. Obviously, I don't need to translate that. Spomini Marije Škotske kraljice. Memories of Mary, Queen of Scots. And Sylvia Day, Prebujena. Then we have Perfect Orgasm by Lo Paget. I don't know. Okay, let's go to the third bag. The title of this book is Družinski medicinski priročnik, also known as British Medical Association Complete Home Medical Guide. I don't need this. They barely have anything written on psoriasis, and that in itself is a disappointment. We have this one, Ostanimo zdravi, Stay Healthy. And the last big book here, Dream Islands, Daughters of Rome or Hčere Rima by Kate Quinn. Trisha Highsmith, Ripley Podrusha, also known as Ripley Underground. Z razsvetljenjem do življenja by Ron Smotherman. MD. The title of this book is Winning Through Enlightenment. Goodnight, Mr. Holmes by Carol Nelson Douglas. Vaše srčne želje, also known as Your Heart's Desire by Sonia Choquette something. I don't. We have Valolom by Minette Walters, also known as The Breaker. Honestly, that's so much easier to say than Valolom. I mean, I like the sound of Valolom. Then we have Samo najmočnejší preživio. English title, I guess there's none. Yeah, okay, this was only published in Slovenia. So the reason why you can't really succeed as a writer in Slovenia, and I'm dishing this is all the tea, is because one, you have to have contacts to get published, or you have to pay to get published. But the biggest fail is that Slovenian publishers don't use the market to their advantage. They don't translate the Slovenian books into English so that they could distribute their books worldwide. Whereas you have Scandinavian authors in Slovenia, but Slovenia doesn't push their books out to other countries. So a lot of these titles that we have here are in Slovenian only, and you can't read them if you're international. So that is why I don't want to stay in Slovenia as a writer, because you're not supported at all. And not a lot of people read in Slovenia as well, so that's a little bit disappointing, and you can't really make any money here as a writer. And that is why my family keeps telling me there is no money in the publishing business. Anyway, we have Nick Drake, Tutankhamun. If you hear crickets, I have crickets behind me. My bearded dragon likes to eat them. They have just grown just enough to start making noise, and it's so cute. I love crickets. This one comes with its own bookmark, and it is signed The Power of Networking by Patricia Cudamore and Hilton Cat. I think my sister won this in a Goodreads giveaway back when Goodreads giveaways were international, but now, you know, they don't cater to Slovenian audiences, and you can't really enter any giveaways because if you're from Slovenia, nobody gives a shit. We are so deprived of so many things. I mean, big artists like Ariana Grande, I love her, Taylor Swift, you know, all the big singers don't come to Slovenia for concerts, and now we're also being deprived of giveaways, and that sucks. That really sucks. Next we have Maščevanje by Lisa Marklund, or I would say in English Liza Markland, also known as the Bomber. Then we have So This Is Love, Collected Poems by Fizapathan. This is a book that my sister got in a Goodreads giveaway, and it is a collection of poems. We have Tess Gerritsen Težnost, or I think in English this is Gravity. We have Wintercraft by Jenna Burtonshaw. I think I mentioned this in one of my other unhauls. The Great Lakes Triangle by Jay Gorley. Sevednik, which is also in Slovenia. There's actual certificates that a bill was paid on 20th of October 2010. I bet my dad used these as a bookmark. We have I mi ruže by Umberto Eco, and it was originally printed in Spain, so the title is in Spanish, but basically the name of the flower is the translation that I would give to you. And we have Očka by Danielle Steele. This was also taken from the library because it says Odpisano. And in English, this is Daddy, which I could have told you without having to look, but sometimes the translations are not correct. Then we have Boží meč by Chris Kuzneski, and in English it's Sword of God. Moving on, Posledih človeka by Anton Trstenjak. I also think this is in Slovenian because I was able to pronounce the last name. Slovenian book. Secret Dream World of a Shopaholic. The next one is Shopaholic Takes Manhattan. Sophie Kinsella, another Shopaholic book. Shopaholic Gets Married. I don't know. We have Popolna Ljubimka, also known as The Perfect Lover by Stephanie Lawrence. This is a romance book. Hrvati, v luči zgodovinske resnice, s predgovorom Zmaga Jelinčiča Plemenitega by, I don't think it says. This title is originally in Croatian, but I'm not gonna read it because even though I'm half Croatian, I understand it, I can't speak it. And I don't think I ever told you guys I'm not just Slovenian, I'm half Croatian, so. Moving on, the next book, we have another Shopaholic book, which is Shopaholic and Baby. Another note that I have to make, my brother and I just went through all the books today, and he took a few of them for himself, so these are not all the books that I'm going to be Oh my gosh, there's so much dust. These are not all the books that I gave away because I gave some to him. Tomradanski Skandal by Lisa Kleypas. Again, I had another book of hers. Scandal in Spring. We have another Gossip Girl book. Slovenian covers are so cringy. I don't know what people are thinking. Why do publishers think that this is cute? Because everything published in Slovenian looks so ugly, whereas you have these beautiful covers in English that are just so fantastic. I don't know. Vodič za nadarjene. The Gifted Kid Survival Guide. Toksan by Leon Naxon. In Slovenian, I would pronounce it as Leon. A Stream of Dreams is the original title. Lucy M. Montgomery and Shirley. Somebody wrote in this book, naj ti ta roman prekrije vse tegobe, ki jih doživljaš z nama. May this novel hide all your struggles, I don't know, that you get to experience with us. That's such a bad translation, I'm so sorry. The translated title is, I think, Anne Shirley, so yeah, giving this away. I think this is a classic. I may be wrong. I don't really know that many classics. Then we have Neskončna ljubezen by Ian McEwan. The title is Enduring Love. Prekletstvo Rivertona, which has been spilled. Here's the thing, another tea spilled. I see everybody talking about getting thrifted books in their country and them being so cheap and stuff. But in Slovenia, or at least where I went to a thrift store to get this book and other books, the thrifted books are usually much more expensive, and they're also ruined because you see this. So yeah, I don't buy in thrift stores because they're unreliable. Unless if you have a good one and they have English books, let me know if you're from Slovenia. Before June, I was getting excited to get books from Book Outlet, but turns out they don't ship to Slovenia either, and there is no way for me to get cheap books. So that's why my book hauls are so rare. This book in English is The Shift in Fog. If you take the original title, which is in Slovenian, it's called Prekletstvo Rivertona. It would directly translate to the Riverton's curse, the curse of Riverton. However, this is my point that I made earlier. The translated titles are not usually what they are in original titles, I guess. You know what I mean. It should have been called The Curse of Riverton. However, it's called The Shifting of the Fog. Lisa Jewell, The Truth About Melody Brown, or in Slovenian, Resnica o Melody Brown. Agatha Christie, N/M. And obviously, first aid book that is really old. I'm not gonna keep it. I have studied first aid. I passed my exam 3 days ago. I don't need this book anymore because we have two others. This one and this one. So I guess I don't need these two, but I'm gonna keep this one. I need the blue one for my wrap-up video. One more book that my sister got accidentally. She ordered another book on Book Depository, but got shipped this one. It is The Fundamentals of Occupational Safety and Health by Mark A. Friend and James P. Kahn. Let's start with another bag. We have the Twilight Watch. I've already mentioned these in the previous videos of my book unhaul, but we have the Twilight Watch, we have the Midnight Witch, the New Watch, Betty Cornell's Teenage Popularity Guide. We have To Love Again by Danielle Steele. We have these two, basically a Spanish book. We have the book that I hated the most, The Mystery of Desert Lights. Everybody Sees the Ants, a book that I enjoyed, but I'm not gonna read again. The Duke's Agent, Wonder. The Last Watch, Cirque du Freak, The Vampire's Assistant, Darren Shan. This is the movie cover, not gonna read it. Sherlock Holmes, The Angel of the Opera. David Baldacci, True Blue. Earthly Possessions, Anne Tyler. 44 Scotland Street. Spark. Oh, this is the second book to Glow, but I can't get the same cover edition, so I'm gonna give it away. The Haunting of Elizabeth Cray. The Winter Witch by Paula Braxton. Popular, which also goes with this guide. Basically, the girl in this book follows this guide to being pretty, and this book is kind of like a memoir of all the things she had learned. I saw the big booktubers in 2014, 2015 talk about this book so much, hyping it up because they were sent it by the publisher. It's not really that interesting, to be honest. I'm just gonna be honest here, because I mean, it was cute, but it's not a book that you're gonna reread. Then we have Before We Met by Lucy Whitehouse. I need to move my violin. The last bag. These are mainly Slovenian books. So, Christian Moli, which is a Christian praise. Soška Kronika, Ivan Taučar. This book was bought in 2004 by my mother, and there's no English translation, so if you live in Slovenia, you know this book because it's a mandatory read. It's like Shakespeare in England. This is what we read in Slovenia. We have Gossip Girl again. We have just a collection of a lot of short stories, poems, something Slovenian again. We have Shopaholic again, and these, because we have a lot of double editions, these are the same ones that were in the previous batch, so I'm not gonna. This is something I have already read, Prežihov Voran Samorasniki. This is also a Slovenian classic that you have to read, and I did. Pesem njenih zvonov by Ivan Sivec. This is also from the library. Oh, and I have a little bookmark here. Not in English. We have Zanja Velesovska. I can't even speak Slovenian titles. Zanja Velesovska Nuna. It's about something, the last something nun. School of Sport Driving or something. This is in Croatian. This is my dad's. We're not gonna tell him that we're giving this away because he keeps everything. He's such a hoarder. If you think my hoarding is bad, my dad is far worse. We have 50 angels for the whole year. Ime mi je Damian. I got this when we visited the library with our school. Not gonna keep it. This is basically what you have to study for graduation here in Slovenia. When you want to graduate from high school, you have all these, I don't know, exercises. This is for English, digital photography, the book that I got when I got my camera, but I don't have my camera anymore. This is a children's book that I'm not gonna keep. We have Dr. House. I don't know, just short stories, I guess, from House. I'm not gonna keep those because nobody's gonna read them. This was gifted to me in 2014 on my birthday from my aunt. That was 6 years ago. How old was I? My math. I was, what, 16 years old when I got this? This is for children. Cute though. But I'm not gonna keep it because I don't need it. Roža z Mucne Gore. This is just basically a quick overview of the book that you had to read for, graduation. Another overview to study when you had to, graduate. Another batch of exercises for English. Zlati Zob by Tadej Golob, which, again, is not translated because Slovenian market doesn't cater to international readers. We have Igle by William Deverell. Needles, which I could have told you. Nature's Whispers, Gentle Guidance from a Garden, and it's just, I don't know, just something. Then we have a bunch of prayers, because my family is religious. I'm not gonna need this. Barve strasti, we have these books. These are just the second editions that we have for some reason. We have Gospodarica noči in zore, which my brother's girlfriend accidentally spilled, but she bought another book, so we have it there. Pomladni dan, again, that we already saw before. Angleščina, zbirka nalog za pripravo na maturo. Matura is graduation here in Slovenia, just like the whole, I don't know, thing that you have to pass. Matura is like GCSE. Then we have wellness and a bunch of books that were, I don't know, this is just like promotional material. Katekizem Katoliške Cerkve. Oh, this is for me. I got this for Christmas. Oh, 2006 I got this. Too bad I'm not a Christian, or I don't believe in, Christianity. I'm a Wiccan now, so, Catechism, what is this? Then we have another edition. I bet this is in 2007. This is my sister's. We have Palacinke and Wafli. Palacinke are called pancakes, Wafli, waffles. In means and. Palacinke in Wafli. Pancakes and waffles. This is just something from my sister's university in Maribor, where she studied law. We have Jerneja Jošar, ekološko vrtnarjenje za vsakogar. Again, the original translation, I guess, would be ecological. gardening for everyone. And the big fat lexicon that I have here with me is Lexicon Sava. It's just a big fat thing of things that you don't know about. I don't know, I hope this was amusing. I spent 40 minutes talking about all the books that I'm gonna give away, and yet I don't think I will be able to cut this video any shorter than I have already made it. I just have like a bunch of books that I don't need, and I texted my friend if she wants to get some, take some. But for the rest, I don't know. If you guys are interested, I might do a giant giveaway of these books on my Instagram. And yeah, that would be cool. I just don't think I have any books that you guys might be interested in. Oh my goodness, there's so much dust and I'm allergic to dust. On that note, I am ending this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please subscribe to my channel, comment down below, let me know what books you want to read, or let me know what books I should keep if you have any. Subscribe to my channel, click the notification bell to keep yourself notified when I post more videos. That's basically it. Love you, bye!